Hi, class of 2030. So today I will be showing you how to find the main idea of a portion of a text. So what is main idea? Main idea is what the text is mostly about. Say it again with me. Main idea is what the text is mostly about. So remember, today we're not looking at the whole text. We are just looking at a portion of it. So today we're going to be looking at a paragraph and we are going to find the main idea. What is the most important part of the paragraph? Also, the main idea is what the author wants to teach us about the topic. So we not only want to look at the main idea of the paragraph, but we also want to think about who or what our topic is and what does the author want us to learn about the topic. So, topic is the subject. Subject is the who or what of the text. Who or what is this text mostly about? Or who or what is this paragraph mostly about? And I will be showing you. So let's continue. So here are the steps to be able to find the main idea. So first, we are going to do some work before we read. So we're going to look at the title and the illustrations. Two, we're going to do some work while we're reading. So during reading, we are going to look at the words that repeat and the illustrations. And we are going to look at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the paragraph and look again for those repeating words and for those illustrations. After we are done reading, we are going to determine what the author wants to teach us about the topic. What's the main idea? And then we are going to find key details to support that main idea. Are you ready? All right. So like I said, the first step is to, before reading, look at the title and illustrations. So I see the title, A River of Words, and at the bottom in small print, it says The Story of William Carlos Williams. So I think this book is about William Carlos Williams, and it's a story about him. And then if I look at the illustration, I see this silhouette of a person and I could say that it's William Carlos Williams. It looks like a man with a hat. So that must be William Carlos Williams. All right. So now we are going to go to our second step during reading. So during reading, we want to look at the words that repeat and the illustrations. We want to look at the beginning, the middle, and the end of our sentences for those repeating words that tell me more about my topic. So remember, our topic is who or what this part of the text is mostly about. So let's see if we can find our topic. Like the other boys in Rutherford, New Jersey, Willie Williams loved to play baseball and to race his friends up and down the street. But when the other boys went inside, Willie stayed outside, climbing over the fence in his backyard. He wandered alone through the woods and fields. Who or what is this page mostly about? What is my topic? I keep on seeing Willie Williams. So his name pops up a lot of times. And my topic is Willie Williams. And if I look at my cover, it says the story of William Carlos Williams. So I think on pages 3 and 4 that the topic is Willie Williams. Now I'm going to read it a second time, and now I'm going to look for repeating words and the illustration to find more about Willie Williams, because that is my topic for these 2 pages. So what does the author want me to learn about Willie Williams? So let's look at the beginning of this paragraph. Like the other boys in Rutherford, New Jersey, Willie Williams loved to play baseball and to race his friends up and down the street. So I see Willie Williams, and that's my topic for these 2 pages. This is who these 2 pages is mostly about. And he loved to play baseball and race his friends up and down the street. So this is telling me that he likes to be outside playing baseball with his friends. But when the other boys went inside, Willie stayed outside. Again, I see Willie's name, and then it says that he stayed outside. So again, I see this idea repeating that he likes to be outside. Let's keep on reading to the end of our paragraph. Climbing over the fence in his backyard, he wandered alone through the woods and fields. So it's still talking about Willie, and at the end of my paragraph, it also says that he likes to wander in the woods and fields. And again, the woods and fields are outside. So now that I'm done reading my 2 pages, I'm going to go to my third step after reading. So now I want to think about what the author wants to teach me about the topic. And my topic again, remember, for these 2 pages is Willie Williams. So what does the author want to teach me about Willie Williams? So what's the main idea of these 2 pages? So I keep on hearing the words play outside, race his friends on the street. Willie stayed outside. I see the word woods and fields. So I can say that the main idea of pages 3 and 4 is that Willie Williams likes nature or likes to be outside and when he was young. So if I also look at the illustrations, I can see on this picture that there are some kids outside and it looks like they're playing baseball. And if I look on my other illustration, I see Willie Williams climbing over the fence so that he can go on to the woods. So the author wants to teach me about Willie is that he loves nature or he likes to be outside. All right. So now that I have my main idea, I'm going to use my graphic organizer just so that I can put my thoughts together. So I'm going to show you on the next slide. This is my graphic organizer for main idea. So I kept on hearing the word Willie being outside. So I came up with the main idea of Willie likes nature. But I wanted to add on some more details about it. So my main idea is Willie liked nature when he was young. So Willie liked to be outside when he was young. That's what the author wants me to learn from these 2 pages. Now on my second part after reading, so it says what key details support the main idea. So not only do I want to find what these 2 pages are mostly about, but I also want to support my main idea with key details. What are some details that tell me that Willie liked nature when he was young? And for this part, I'm going to show you 3 key details. Now, let's go back to the page. So, I'm going to read my text another time, and this time I'm going to look for words or sentences that tell me more about the main idea. So, again, more key details that support the idea that Willie liked nature when he was young. Let's read. Like the other boys in Rutherford, New Jersey, Willie Williams loved to play baseball and to race his friends up and down the street. Well, if I read that and put it in my own words, I can say that Willie loved to be outside and he liked to play baseball with his friends. So this supports my idea that Willie likes or liked nature when he was young. So I'm going to put it in my own words and I'm going to say that Willie loved to play baseball with his friends. And again, when we are playing baseball, if we look at the picture, we see him playing outside in nature. Let's see if we can find a second key detail. Let's read the middle of our paragraph. But when the other boys went inside, Willie played outside. Hmm. So I am looking for another key detail that supports the main idea that Willie loves nature. And I see that when other boys went inside, he stayed outside. So that tells me that he must really love being outside. When everybody else went inside and there was nobody else to play with, he still chose to be outside. So, my second key detail is that if I put it in my own words, I can say that Willie stayed outside when everyone else went inside to their homes. So, now let's look for a third detail that supports my idea that Willie liked nature when he was young. Climbing over the fence in his backyard, he wandered alone through the woods and fields. Hmm. Again, if I put it in my own words, I know that the woods and fields are outside in nature. So he liked to go alone through the woods and fields. That also tells me or supports my idea that Willie likes nature. So I found my third key detail. And I'm again going to put it in my own words. Willie liked to walk through the woods and fields. So now it's your turn to look at another page and find the main idea of that page. And you will also be looking for key details to support that main idea. Are you ready?